morning, everyone, and welcome to the K-Web Business Talk, bridging Korean cinemas to Indonesian audiences. Thank you for joining us today, and my name is Jessica. I'll be your host for this exciting event. And today we gather virtually to explore how Korean entertainment, Korean cinemas continues to captivate global audiences, particularly in Indonesia. This event is proudly hosted by KpopPost, a leading platform dedicated to the global Korean entertainment news, and beSUCCESS, South Korea's premier media outlet for startups and innovations. Together, we aim to bridge industries and audiences through meaningful connections. Once again, thank you for joining us, whether you are an industry professional, a film enthusiast, or from media, or simply curious about the fascinating world of Korean cinema. Let's dive into today's agenda. Now, let me introduce our esteemed speakers who will share their expertise and experiences today. First, we have Adhizeza Nandra from CBI Pictures, Indonesia. Adhizeza, or Nandra, as we know him, is the head of content distribution at CGV Cinemas, CBI Pictures. With over 10 years at CGV Cinemas Indonesia, he's been a driving force behind marketing strategies that have brought hits like Parasite to Indonesian screens. He is here to share insights into how Korean films are making waves in Indonesia. And next, we have Gyusuk Cho, the CEO of Toonimotion. As the founder of Toonimotion, Gyusuk Cho has revolutionized how we enjoy webtoons. His company transforms static webcomic into short-form animated content, combining sound, music, voice acting to breathe new life into storytelling. Mr. Cho will talk about his innovative approach to adapting Korean webtoons for a global audience. Lastly, we have HG, Han-Jong Lee, a serial entrepreneur and digital IP strategist with over 14 years of experience in mobile content, filmmaking, and cross-border business. HG is a trailblazer in bridging digital media, storytelling, and global markets. And as a co-founder of Naked Soul and advisor to Lunar X, he will share his expertise in transmedia, storytelling, and IP development. So let's move on to the core of today's session, presentations from our speakers. First up, Adhizeza Nandra from CBI Pictures. Shall we start? The floor is yours.
Morning, everyone. Hope that everyone can hear me clearly because of we're having some kind of bad reception in our office. So hopefully it will be still easy to catch the point what I'm presenting to you right now. So thank you, Mbak Jessica. And please allow me to start first, Mr. HJ and Mr. Cho. We will talking about the K contents release in Indonesia. So basically that the CBI Pictures, or you may previously know, we are the Jive Entertainment, CBI Pictures, and all we started from the start that CGV entering here in Indonesia. So just maybe giving out some guideline first about the Hallyu or the Korean wave in Indonesia. Maybe everybody already know about this, but it's okay. I just want to remind you about the Hallyu journey. So we started at the early 2000 until 2009. This is I call it the entree of the Hallyu wave. So this is the first that we are encountered. Mostly for us, encountered to all the Korea contents like SNSD or the K-pop, and you may know or you may watch the Winter Sonata drama or the Coffee Prince, the Gongyu, still really young. and also Big Bang. Maybe some of us like already known Korean culture before that. Maybe you heard Sotaeji, maybe you heard HOT, Kiara, Kara, and other K-pop band or other any movie before the commercially release in Indonesia. But we're moving on to phase number two is from the 2010 until 2019, where K-pop, K-movie, and drama are booming in Indonesia very hard because we are get exposed for the K-pop like BTS, Blackpink, and you may know Sang-Jong Ki from Descendant of the Sun, or you may watch another Gongyu movie, Goblin Tokebi, and Korea also released one of the biggest contents, biggest movie that received the Oscar, Parasite or Gisaengchun, and then all the Korea K music are entering the Indonesia and accepted really well in Indonesia. So there's a start of the K-pop concert, maybe just small, not like now that we are having a very big K-pop concert, but previously we are having like a small venue, maybe rather small. Then you can use the main soccer stadium or football stadium. They just like doing in the Istora or maybe in the small venue like Kuningan, Kota Casablanca Hall and other stuff. And now, after the phase now, the peak of, I say the peak of the Korean contents is started from the pandemic. So this is the peak level of the Korean drama and movies. We have a lot of the K drama going on in our OTT channels like Netflix, View, Video, you name it. And now the K-pop also became the culture of the Indonesia. As you may know, for the Indonesian, for the Jakartans especially, we have seen a lot of the faces, Korean artists, Korean actors in the billboard, in the roadway. You can see Park Seo-joon become the brand ambassador. You can see BTS, Blackpink, or the latest one is Song Hye Kyo become the one of the some kind of the healthy milk, healthy collagen. The name is. We are seeing a lot of her face from Bundaran HI through the all over the Sudirman because it's the main street of Jakarta. So nobody will miss Song Hye Kyo because they will Song Hye Kyo, who's Song Hye Kyo? Song Hye Kyo. Maybe everybody just get curious about who's the lovely lady in the billboard. Maybe they will search it. So yeah, they got the K-pop Korean content get into their life now because they know Song Hye Kyo. Okay, move along to impact to K content to the theatrical release. So Korea content in Indonesia, we release, or not only us, but other distributors also release. And from the 2012, we have played 221 titles from Korea. We got 8 million admission collection. Admission means tickets sales from 2012. Yes, the percentage of Korean movie is not that high for now because all the Indonesian now local movie are very good. Previously, the Hollywood movie also going strong, so Korean movie is considered as the alternative of the all of this movie. So 8 million is something that really good instead of we can compare to maybe the other alternative like Japan, like Thailand, other country like European movie. Yeah, Korean is getting very very high now. For the genre, we can say that 30% from the 200 movie is actually action. Maybe Indonesian movie goers are liking to see action, and then 25% came from the music. This is the new trends of the Korea content in cinema, and then the drama, comedy, and then horror. We are really don't know why Korea are making very less horror than the other action. Maybe we can ask Mr. Cho or Mr. HJ why Korea doesn't have the much horror movie later on. So next, if we in the distributor in Indonesia, we separate two things in the Korea content release in cinema. One will be the movie feature release, like we know, like we have like a lot of the Korean title, and then the alternative content release, which consider, as I mentioned you, this is the new trend of the Korean cinema, because they are now screening all the like documentaries of K-pop concert, or maybe just like a pure documentaries of their life, or maybe we also playing the Broadway, like a theater performance like Monte Cristo, you may heard or not. So next up we will see the trend, the increasing Korea trend in Indonesia. So if sorry okay the increasing, so from the start that we are distribute Korean movie is actually 2012, and now we are 2024, is it getting like significantly increased from 7, 15 title, 9, 12, and now the 2 years ago we released, we means Indonesian, not only the CBI Pictures, but all, we released like 40 title, and last year we released 37 title. And you can see below the data, the chart is actually admission. It's highly improved. Last year only we got 3.3 million admissions, or 3.3 people are watching Korean content in cinema. So the cinema is actually good the good performance from the title is very good. And the producers start to see the Indonesia is a potential market because of it, because of the anomaly of the content. You can see there's a case that in Korea the movie are not working, but in Indonesia the movie are working very well. So there's some kind of anomaly. Gave some producer start to be curious about Indonesia market, so maybe they can penetrate more content to Indonesia. And then we're talking about the COVID-19 during 2020 and 2021. Actually, we know that COVID-19 is not good. Maybe some of us experience in a bad way, but unofficially, I can say COVID-19 is giving the boost of Korea content to be more and more known in Indonesia. Why? Because everybody stays at home, everybody watch Netflix, everybody watch the other OTT channel, and there the Korea drama are there. So everybody start watching one by one, start discussing about with their friends. Oh, you must see this, you must watch this, you must watch Startup, you must watch Itaewon Class, and then everybody getting know Park Seo Joon. Now all the Indonesian, not all, maybe majority knows about the Korea drama. We call it drakor. So it's kind of culture, became a culture in Indonesia. So drakor is very good example of how or why or give us the boost of the movie content itself. Because whenever we release movie, they will say, "Oh, this guy is guys from the what drama? Oh, this guy is guy from what drama?" So I will watch because I watch it at the drama that. That's very good. So Indonesian can start memorize the cast. So now we will see about the Korean content. This is a top five of Korean content in Indonesia. Number one is Pamyo or Exhuma, released last year, 2.6 billion admissions. And then number two is Parasite, is released before pandemic. And this is the anomaly that I talk about the moon. I heard that the moon in Korea doesn't work, but in Indonesia it's quite good. We have a lot of the customer watch the moon, and you know why? Because Do Kyun-so, DO from EXO. So K-pop and movie are inseparable things now. And then the child. The child is played by Kim Son-ho, if I pronounce it really right. We will know him from Hong Ban-jang, maybe from the other drama, or from the startup as well. And he became one of the endorsement or one of the brand ambassador of the investment startup company in Indonesia. So yeah, everybody knows him now, and he's actually came to Indonesia during the child release, but not to promote the child, promote for himself. And number 5 is Visible. This is also action movie, and all of the 5, only one have a different genre is Parasite. It's kind of drama and psychological thriller, but 1, 3, 4, 5 will be action, totally action movie, and that's maybe how Indonesia like a Korean movie, action. And the next one will be some of example that we from CBI Pictures doing for the how can we do some marketing for the movie, like we're having like the OH or outdoor branding, like in we branding the Transjakarta bus, and we do give out the merchandise, and we have the cinema branding like this one, the Kim Sono, the child is actually getting viral in social media because of Kim Son Ho are pointing the gun, and people are already like starting to be laid down or to be pointed out with the gun. So when they post it and they become viral, everybody are looking for this movie standee. We call it movie standee. They start asking us, can we bring this home? Can we bring this home? Oh, sorry, you cannot. And one of the sorry, we go back a little bit? So one of the Korea culture or Korea trend, we can say about the Korea releasing anything that we release should have the merchandise, because Korean fans here love to have the freebies or merchandise. So we always try to giving out the merchandise for every release for our content. Okay, the next part is actually we came in from the challenge. Which even though the Korean movie are very good, are increasing each year, but we are facing a lot of challenge to distribute the Korean content. One of the challenge is, yes, there's anomaly also for the Korean response, Korean content moviegoers. We can take example of the Bong Jido-si movie or the Roundup. Roundup released every year, 2022, 2023, and 2024. But you can see the collection or the admission, the ticket sales are something that strangely happened, because the first one is quite good. The second one dropped a lot of, almost a half drop. But the third one, the last year release, it have like 150,000 ticket sales. So it's still something that we are looking out on how that we can foresee this before we release. And number 2, also the pirated content. This is I can say this is the most challenging part for the Indonesia market, is the pirated content, because this is just few weeks ago that we are releasing the Korea title called Hear Me, Our Summer, that released on 8th of January. But somehow we already seen it, or we already found it in the internet, that the movie already streamed full movie with the subtitle on 4th of January. This brings our movie performance drop significantly from our target, because when we see all the social media comments from the netizens, they say, "Oh, I already watched this at." I must not say the pirated website. So I already watched this at this one. I already watched it at that channel, this channel, and that chat room. Yeah, this is the most challenging version maybe for all cinema industry, but in Indonesia it's very hard. And also, if we're talking about the challenge of the releasing the alternative content, the music content, previously we have a lot of the admissions from the 2022, 2023. It's very good when we release the Korean title, Korean content, music, K-pop content. The response is very good. They are having like a ticket war, but last year when we released quite same idol, quite same artist, the performance are very low. We are we have like a FGD with the community for the fandom. We ask them why you are not going to cinema anymore, because previously you were rushing out to get the ticket, but now you are not getting the ticket. Now you are not even bothered to come to cinema. And they say, yeah, because the like the example like NCT just coming like 2 months ago, so we don't have any more budget to watch the movie. So we have to choose, or maybe from the you release on March maybe, but in April there will be like a fan meet event. They already bought the ticket. Yeah, there's a lot of the we can say this is the happy problem, because it is happy for the fans, but it's problem for us. But yeah, we can get along with this. So there's a challenge that's more, but maybe this is I can point it out three. Next one is yeah, the opportunity of Korean content are still big in Indonesia. We are currently on the phase of the merging the culture, because one of the business trend of the movie industry is remaking the IP, the old IP, the Korean IP, and the production houses now like having their own, or they remake the movie. We can see this is the example like Sweet 20, My Sassy Girl, My Annoying Brother, Miracle, in cell number 7, Hello Ghost or Sunny. There's a lot of more Indonesian title that adapted the Korean title officially. So for us, the opportunity is the more Korean movie that we distribute to Indonesia, it's more opportunity for local production, maybe adapting the movie. So if we are not distributing the Korean movie, maybe the local production house will not get an idea on the movie itself. So for us, it's a win-win solution. Win for us. We release the win for distributor. We release the movie. Win for the cinema industry business. They can have a lot of things to explore for the new business. And we have upcoming lots of upcoming Korean title. So yeah, even the market are slowing down. Maybe in Korea, what I heard is Korea also having a slow performance on the contents, but Indonesia market still love Korea movies, so we still love Korea drama. We still support Korea dramas, Korea movies. So it's not done yet. So we're still looking this 2025 and in the future for more and more Korea contents. And Indonesian people like really Korean contents is having a fandom here in Indonesia. Okay, to summary, my presentation is Korea culture is already accepted very well in Indonesia, and the performers are still growing. And access to Korean content is now easier than before. You can see all over the OTT channel like Netflix, video, other application. All the Korean content we can access very easy. But the challenge for us, because it's in the battlefield, the pirate content, it's cost us very, very, very hard. So people here who listening to my presentation, please watch in the legal way. Do not watch it in the piracy content or pirated content. And this is also the happy problem. The challenge for us is competing with the local movie itself, because Indonesian movie now is very, very, very good. I mentioned to HJ before we having this session that the local movie are dominating the market in the cinema release. Almost 70% or 80% local movie is dominating last year. So we have a lot of the good content. Number one is actually also always horror movie, and the other one is action drama. We now have the variety of the genre for Indonesia. It's very good. The business are growing. Indonesia market are still stable. So hope this can be long last for, I don't know, man, until like 20 years, 30 years from now. So cinema business are still going on. Okay, so that's conclude my presentation, and thank you for listening.
Okay, thank you, Nandra, for the incredible insights into how CBI Pictures brings global hits
Sure,
to
thank you.
audiences. Now let's hear from Gyusuk Cho, CEO of Toonimotion. Mr. Cho, over to you. You have 10 minutes to present.
Good morning. It's a pleasure to be here at the KpopPost K-Wave Business Talk broadcasting business event. First, I'd like to thank the organizers for giving me this opportunity to share Toonimotion's journey and ideas with all of you. Indonesia holds a special place in my heart. One of the animation I produced, Aurora, was broadcast through RTV, which makes this opportunity even more meaningful for me. At Toonimotion, we specialize in creating short-form animations based on popular webtoons. Our goal is to deliver unique and engaging stories to audience around the world through the innovative and creative approach. Since my English is not perfect, I brought my interpreter to assist me today. Thank you for your understanding. To explain our business model and vision more clearly, I have prepared a short videos. Let's watch it together, and I'd be happy to answer your questions afterward. Thank you.
Hello. Thank you for your interest in Toonimotion. Let me introduce Toonimotion, a company dedicated to upcycling content. Let's get started. With the advent of the internet, viewers are no longer bound by time or location and can enjoy a vast array of content. As OTT platforms have expanded rapidly, consumers are seeking even more diverse offerings. In response, platforms are fiercely competing to secure unique and distinctive content. At the heart of this competitive landscape lies one form of content gaining extraordinary influence: webcomics. Webcomics have experienced rapid growth, driven by widespread public enthusiasm. In recent years, they have emerged as a popular source of inspiration for movies, dramas, and animations, with a number of adaptations continuing to rise steadily. Each year, more than 20,000 webcomics are released in Korea, with over 3,200 new webcomics launching annually. This impressive volume highlights the dynamic growth and creative potential of the webcomic industry. The majority of webcomics that are not adapted into visual content often remain as disposable, one-time consumables, eventually fading into obscurity. Toonimotion seeks to change this narrative by addressing the obstacles that hinder webcomics from being transformed into animations. Our mission is to create new revenue opportunities for original webcomic creators, supply platforms with compelling content, and enrich viewers' experiences with a broader spectrum of entertainment options. At Toonimotion, this mission represents the very foundation of our values. So, why is it so challenging to turn webcomics into animations? The root cause lies in the animation production system itself. The animation industry faces three primary challenges. First, high production costs driven by the labor-intensive nature of creating content. Second, prolonged production timelines caused by intricate and time-consuming processes. Third, significant risks stemming from the unpredictability of broad audience appeal. Toonimotion provides innovative solutions to these industry challenges. By revolutionizing production methods, we achieve substantial cost reductions and significantly accelerate production timelines. Additionally, by utilizing original webcomics, we amplify the content's potential for mass appeal. By leveraging webcomic IPs already validated by audiences, we significantly enhance the probability of content success. Our core strategy focuses on efficiently producing high volumes of short-form animations at reduced costs to align with the growing demands of OTT platforms. Toonimotion acquires adaptation rights for popular webcomics, transforming them into animations tailored for OTT platforms. Our streamlined business model ensures original creators receive royalties as a share of platform-generated revenue. Traditional animation involves a lengthy and costly production process, driven by the numerous intricate stages required to produce a single video. By implementing digital cutout technology, which repurposes original webcomic images for animation, we have eliminated approximately 80% of the traditional production steps. This innovation enables us to produce animations up to 8 times faster than conventional methods. Recently, we integrated AI into our production process to accelerate video creation even further. Additionally, we established an in-house studio to deliver premium sound quality, enhancing the immersive experience for viewers. Now, let me present a sample animation crafted from webcomic images.
안 돌려줘도 되니까 편하게 써. 아, 그런데 이름이 어떻게 돼?
빨간 리본! 아가씨! 어이 거기! 아가씨!
황유라라고 합니다. 선배님.
We have successfully transformed 6 webcomics into animated series, producing a total runtime of 1,235 minutes, equivalent to approximately 13 feature-length films. This remarkable achievement was accomplished by a dedicated team of fewer than 10 members, with all series successfully launched on mobile platforms in Korea. Our productions have achieved remarkable success, securing the top 2 spots as the most popular animations on Korea's specialized animation service platform. Buoyed by this popularity, their reach has expanded beyond mobile platforms to IPTV, VOD services, and even cable TV. Additionally, one of our series has been confirmed for release on Netflix Korea. Following the launch of these animations, the original webcomics experienced a surprising resurgence in popularity, showcasing the strong impact of our animated adaptations. 2 of our most popular productions have been successfully launched on leading video platforms in China and Singapore, as well as major platforms across North and South America and Europe, including France. We are rapidly expanding our global footprint, with contracts secured in multiple regions and plans to enter the Southeast Asian market next year. This reflects our commitment to becoming a truly global content provider. We are fully prepared to respond to the rapidly growing paid short-form platform market. Toonimotion's animations are already produced in short-form formats, making it incredibly easy to adapt horizontal videos into vertical formats for platform expansion. We have finalized a contract with a major paid short-form platform in Korea and are now gearing up to launch services both domestically and globally. Following the launch of our animations, the original webcomics saw a remarkable resurgence in popularity. Capitalizing on this momentum, we are now transforming globally successful webcomics into compelling animations, further extending their reach and audience impact. The reason we can achieve this is our team of seasoned experts. With 20 years of experience in the animation industry, I have worked across all areas, including planning, scripting, animating, editing, directing, and distribution. Our video director brings 2 decades of expertise in film, CG, and animation, while our sound director boasts 20 years of experience in sound design and music production. Together, we have the in-house capability to manage every stage of animation production. Our business model and project potential have been validated through numerous prestigious awards. We are recognized as a top-tier company by esteemed organizations, including the Korea Creative Content Agency, the Ministry of Science and ICT, and the Seoul Metropolitan Government. Additionally, we were honored with an award from the Minister of SMEs and Startups, further affirming our excellence and innovation in the industry. In addition to major Korean companies such as KT, SK, and Kakao, we have established partnerships with over 40 organizations. Our collaboration network continues to expand, encompassing webcomic agencies, OTT platforms, and now reaching into industries like gaming, AI, and advertising. Through these collaborations, we have successfully expanded into merchandise production, album releases, and game co-development. Additionally, our digital signage ads are featured across 32 subway stations in Seoul, including the high-traffic Gangnam Station, as well as on buses and taxi smart shelters. The potential of content is limitless, and we stand at the forefront of a transformative era. With a wealth of untapped webcomic IPs ready to be elevated, Toonimotion excels in rapidly upcycling these into valuable animation content. As consumer patterns and market demand shift, we are uniquely positioned to adapt and lead in this evolving landscape. We are actively seeking investment to enhance our production technologies, secure promising webcomic IPs, and scale our operations. If you share our vision and see the immense growth opportunities in the animation and webcomic adaptation market, we invite you to join us in this exciting journey. Let's create unparalleled success together. Thank you.
Terima kasih.
Thank you so much, Mr. Cho, for showing us how webtoons can be transformed into immersive short-form animations. For the guests here, you are from India and Indonesia, who would like to watch the animated webtoons in your country? It's me. For your information, I would like to read webtoons, but it will be very good if we watch animated webtoons. Okay, finally, we have Han-Jong Lee for the next presenter. I will mute first. Mr. HG, we are excited to hear your thoughts on digital IP and cross-border business. 10 minutes is yours now.
Okay, finally. Can you guys hear me well? Okay, great. Okay, my name is Han-Jong Lee, but you can just call me HJ. And today I'm going to present a 10 minutes presentation for you guys with a title. It's called IP Business Strategy and Possible Future Collaboration, especially for Korean and Indonesian market. Okay. Okay. Let me briefly introduce myself. I've been in Korean startup scene for about 14 years, and I did a lot of job as a early stage investors and accelerators and content producers. And now I'm based in LA, in Los Angeles. I'm working for Luna X as it's startups, but it's got dreaming to be a next Disney, and we are acquiring and investing for IP for global market. So I'll explain the details, okay? So our Luna X's IP expansion strategy is starting from the YouTube fandom. So usually when we find out good YouTube channel, we usually invest money and acquiring from 51 to 100% of YouTube channel share. And then we putting our resource to that YouTube channel to expand that YouTube channel's IP to the OTT, fast merchandising, and offline markets as well. And nowadays we are engaging artificial intelligence for more optimization. So this is still too abstract for you guys. So I prepare a couple of case study for you guys. If you guys might still not quite familiar with the YouTube channel called Theorist. Yep. It's starting from the game YouTube channel, but it's expanding to the film and style. And Luna Access actually acquired this YouTube channel. So we are producing a lot of spin-off YouTube channels, and we are making another original content for the VODs and fast market. And last year we launched the offline festival for creators. It's engaging as a merchandising and physical production things as well. So mainly Lunar Axis approaches is based on from the bottom to the top, not from the conventional cinemas approach from the top to the bottom. So we are starting from the fandoms, and so this is kind of our manual that starting from the YouTube spin-off channel, and based on the YouTube contents and IPs, and based on the fandom, we are expanding to the AVODs and FAST channel. And then we are launching a physical product as well, because merchandising. And then we engage live events and we engage music IPs as well. So, and then we can finally producing some original contents for like Netflix or Disney Plus or something. So. Okay, so okay, this is like a sort of NDA thing. So my job is bridging the Lunar Axis strategy to the Japan's and Korean market. So nowadays we are negotiating a corporate Korean animation YouTube channel, but I'm sorry, but I can't open the titles names, but uh, we are negotiating with the how much we're gonna put that money on the YouTube channel for acquiring the contents and IP. And then like we did for theories channel, we are planning to produce other contents for FAST or for OTT market. And we are considering to creating the spin-off contents and to creating the new channel. And we are engaging some localization strategies, such as dubbing or like a market expansions. So this is kind of our metrics that when we filtering some good YouTube channels or not, we have a very thorough metrics to evaluate the YouTube channels. And when we evaluate the data analysis, we are checking all the traffics and richness and engagement and long session of durations or some things. And based on our metrics and our sort of data analysis, we are finding out some possible and potential YouTube channel that we're going to acquire. And if that fits for our transmedia IP strategy, we are expanding them. We are approaching that YouTube channel's owner, so we're like MCN company, and we make some negotiation with them and to explain them to build a more partnership for transmedia IP development together. So nowadays, I mean, today's our topic is about K contents, right? So we are starting from very conventional cinema distribution for Indonesian market, and Mr. Joe explained how the short form animation can be a recycling contents and how they can make another revenue model from SEOUL web comics, right? So nowadays, for expanding of Korean contents, the multi-platform scalability is going to be a key issue. So it's very critical strategy for K contents. So for K contents, it's not only about cinema or drama or K-pop. It's more like a IP business. Have a lot of channels for IP business, for YouTube channel, for cinema or for OTT, for fast. So we need to have this kind of approach. And today I want to emphasize on this multi-platform strategy. The bottom-up approach is very important. So YouTube channel, for example, is very important. The fandom base. So when we check that bottom-up approach, the YouTube engagement metrics is quite important factor that when we evaluate the channels and fandoms, So Lunar X is quite attractive point is to start their business not from like a top down approach, like a conventional movie or filmmaker in Hollywood, right? With the top stars like Tom Cruise or top writers or directors. We are passing that era. So we got to prepare our new business, a new format of our content expansions, right? So from this matter, I want to emphasize that the multi-platform scalability and the bottom-up videos like YouTube channel or TikToks, the engagement from the bottom is kind of critical starting point to create valuable IPs. Okay, so in this matter, I want to emphasize two great success model. I'm not quite sure for Indonesian market if you guys are familiar with this virtual idols, right? It's called Play. Oh, Jessica, you might know. I think I can tell your smile, right? So this is like kind of our new feature of our K contents, I guess, right? So I mean, it's not only about they are virtual, it's about their fandom-based approach, and even they behind of their virtual image. I mean, they are very conventional, old, K-pop ajashi peoples around there, but this company knows what the business is about. Like I mentioned, multi-platform strategy and also IP extension business. They all knows about that grammars of this business. So, but today we have just 10 minutes, so I don't want to get into too much details. But Play is going. Well, I got to mention that this is the future of the K contents, and next is a QWER. Anyone know the QWER? Yeah. This group is also a good example from the bottom to the top. Yeah. All the members they are coming from that gaming streaming influencers, right? And even they are not quite professionals like girl groups from like YG or SMs, but QWR's potential is way, way better, right? So I want to emphasize that this fan-driven growth business model, right, from a small geeks to the full-scale concert, right? This is two key issues that I want to emphasize in today's my presentations actually. So also music IP, right? So I mean, to creating good cinemas like a Parasite or like Pamyo, well, it's good, but it takes time, takes a lot of money, right? But from very bottom, we got to find out the next potential QWERs or like a play, and then we can engage like this multi-platform strategy on this K contents. That's going to be the future of K contents business, I guess, right? Okay, so this is like sort of very brief and casual formula that what we can learn from Lunar X and K contents business. So first, YouTube engagement is a launchpad, right? So from YouTube's not only about the numbers of view, right? The times of engagement, and we have our own metrics, but based on the metrics, you got to find out what is the potential IP that can be expanded to the global market. And then we got to find out the right target who's got real interactive and immersive fandom, right? That's the second point. And then on third, and we got to think about how we can scale this IP from the bottom, and to the end, it's going to be an original content to the like Disney Plus or like Netflix or whatever, So I used to, I was study filmmaking when I'm like a student. I'm a big fan of Bong Joon-ho's and like K-dramas, but for me, that format is getting old nowadays. Like also, I'm a big fan of the short form animation, what Toonimotions nowadays that they are doing. I'm finding great potential of their business, and also this kind of bottom-up approach based on data analysis, and also we are facing the revolution of artificial intelligence for this K contents business as well. So we got to think about how to engage this AI things for K contents business later on. So yeah, so okay, okay, one more minute, so I'm gonna finish. Okay, it's this multi-platform scalability and merchandising, licensing, fan engagement, and royalties. And well, this can be a good tools, but what I'm telling you is all this fan-driven and bottom-up contents, that is the key for our next. So for play when QWER, I mean, we got to find out next QWER and play in a different ways, and that's my opinions. And okay, so today's okay. This is my sort of last comments, that we can, like in this situation, I still think that we can find some good collaboration opportunity between Korea and Indonesia, like in a framework of IP business that I'm discussing today, right? So not as just like producing a big budget of Korean dramas or like K-pop or something like that. Even it's a small potential IPs that we can develop together, and we can think about how we growing that up and how we engage the government fund or like a VC's fund or some things. And I'm based in LA, so I can arrange some in North American markets distribution channels as well. So let's have some thought about it, and yeah, this let's finish up. Thank you. Thanks for listening. Okay.
Thank you, Echi, for your vast expertise and inspiring us with your approach to global media strategies. I will further connect the three companies to build deeper collaboration in bringing Korean content to global audiences after this event, especially in Indonesia. And we look forward to more innovations that you will bring together in the future. Before we move on, let's capture this moment because of time constraints. May I kindly request everyone to turn on your cameras so we can take a group picture. Let's turn on the camera. Okay, let's take a picture. Get ready. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Actually, we are going to have a live discussion, but due to time constraints, discussions and Q&A will be conducted in written format. If you have any questions, please send them to our email at press@kpoppost.com. So you can send the questions to our email, press@kpoppost.com, and we will get back to you with the answers as soon as possible. We appreciate your understanding, and thank you so much for your participation in today's KWF Business Talk, Bridging Korean Cinemas to Indonesian Audience. Special thanks to our speakers, Nandra, Gyusuk, and Echi, for your invaluable insights. And of course, thank you for all attendees for joining us and making this event such a success. Stay tuned for more events from KpopPost and beSUCCESS as we continue to bridge industries, cultures, and audiences worldwide. Until next time, take care and goodbye, everyone.